Thank you. We are going to analyze an episode from season 2, episode 1 from Lost.
So who's taping you guys? Oh, you got, okay, sorry.
This is her. Yeah, Miss Brenda then. Well, fancy your chances of catching up with me tonight, though. Where's the Brenda catch up? Aye, who's she in? What do you know about sprains, anyway? I was having some doctor once. Oh, rough. Hey, doctor then. So what's your excuse? Excuse? What my devil's chasing you? My excuse. I'm training. Training for what? For a race around the world. Impressive, I know. So your excuse better good, brother? Just trying to work a few things out. Go, right? A patient. A patient. What's her name? Her name's Sarah. What'd you do to her? Do to her? You must learn something worthy of this self-flagellation. I told her. I made a promise I couldn't keep. I told her I'd fix her and couldn't. Well, just one thing. What if you did fix her? I didn't. Well, what if you did? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't? Why not? Because with her situation, that would be a miracle, brother. And you don't believe in miracles? Well, then, not many useful advice anyway. You have to lift up. Lift it up. Your ankle. You gotta keep it elevated. It's a nice journey. Jack. And Desmond. Well, good luck, brother. See you in another life, eh?
Okay, first of all, Lost is about a group of people that get lost into an island because their plane crashed there, and they are trying to survive, and they try to get each other well. And the two participants there are Desmond and Jack. Desmond is Irish and Jack is American. There, as you can see, they are talking about how Jack couldn't save his patient and how he feels about it. They are from the same social status, but as I said before, he's Irish and Jack is American.
The function of this interaction is mostly affective because it's what you're talking about the Jake's patient Sarah, that he couldn't save her. It has much more effective. It has much more effective a way because it created a connection because he's a doctor and sometimes it happens. And informational, it is not that informational because it is just telling about what happened to Sarah and it is not irrelevant.
Firstly, Desmond's language or register is more informal in comparison with Jack's. As you may probably see, Desmond has an Irish accent. Some of his quotes from the video were these three that are the main quotes that show specifically his particular accent. Irish accent tends to erase the R at the end of the words, as you can see in phrase number 1. So you excuse better be good brother. Instead of saying brother, they eliminate the R and find a vowel that matches somehow the ending. And also, Irish accent tends to eliminate the verb to be. As you can see in phrase number 1 and number 2, they are missing the you are or you're. You are a doctor then would sound better than you a doctor then. And also, some words, they have diphthongs, such as in ja, instead of saying you, they, depending on the context, they use a different diphthong. And
And Jack, he's an American and he speaks with standard American English. For example, because with her situation, that would be a miracle brother. And in standard American English, the TH sounds like a D, like similar to a D. That would be a miracle. Another example is just trying to work a few things out. Here there is he makes two words with trying instead of just trying because it is a informal English, because it's a casual conversation. And I don't know what you're talking about, man. He, instead of like Desmond uses in comparison to standard American English, informal, and here he uses the I don't instead of I do know. Or
Also, it's important to remember that on the first phrase, he's trying to imitate Desmond's accent by saying brother, but with his own accent. So.
The language used between Jack and Desmond helps to see the relationship between them. Desmond's language gives a more friendly approach to Jack so that he can open to him. However, Jack uses an impersonal language to avoid being or getting intimate with Desmond, since he don't know who he really is.
And also, Jack is trying to be to have solidarity towards Desmond, because as Desmond is an Irish and has Irish accent, Jack doesn't correct him or like that, because he knows there are other types of accents and standard American English isn't just the right one. So, have social linguistic rules been respected or broken? Well, they have been respected depending on each accent, but because it is just how they pronounce the words, but it could be by analyzing it from the standard American English. Desmond breaks the the rules by saying Sia or Broda.
The second question, how does the individual's language represent, reinforce his/her identity? It shows, for example, Desmond's accent shows how friendly he is because he tends to use brother, and Jack seems more socially. He doesn't want to get too intimate with Desmond, and his language shows it.
In the last question, what is interesting about the interaction between language and culture in this scene? We can see how the Irish culture is being reflected through Desmond's language, since Irish are well known to be friendly people to everyone, and Desmond is showing this by using broda or a very informal language so that Jack doesn't need to speak formally to him and that they can have an informal conversation, as well as Jack's language represents the American culture. His impersonal language helps to see how Americans tend to be closed to strangers at the beginning when they haven't meet them properly in a more deeper conversation.
That's all.